What is going on, everyone? In this video, I'm very excited to be talking about AMC and the new billionaire that a lot of people do not know about that has been investing in AMC. And honestly, I wish I knew about this billionaire investing in AMC a long time ago because now everything really makes sense. However, this billionaire, I have not heard a lot of people talking about this billionaire. And if a lot of people knew, I feel like the story of AMC and the AMC share price would massively increase. And now that this billionaire, though, is getting, his name more known in the public, but still not a lot of people know about his name, I feel like next week will be a very important week for AMC because this billionaire has really helped AMC a lot. And not only that, the reason why he's helped AMC is because of his confidence, right? And I'm going to be talking about his confidence all throughout this video because he was investing in AMC when everyone was doubting him. And remember, this is a billionaire with a lot of credibility, and here's why. So it states this famous value investor is betting on an AMC entertainment turnaround. A value investor, guys, is one of those people that likes index funds, okay? So the fact that there is a value investor on the AMC share price and that there's a value investor that wants to invest in AMC, that alone tells a lot. That alone tells that this, billionaire sees a lot of potential in AMC because when you hear value investors, this is what CNBC likes to talk about. They like to talk about, investing in index funds and investing in index funds. All that is great and all, like nothing is bad about that. However, the return rate of index funds is usually around 5 to 10% a year. Honestly, like maybe I'm even putting the price increase percentage like too high. Some people, I don't know, it's like it ranges from 5 to 10%. And the AMC return in 1 year has been over 100%. And so again, this is why it's very important because a lot of value investors, they're the ones that, have a lot of credibility. And so this article also states that in its recent 13F filing, and 13F filing basically indicates, what stocks these hedge funds are buying and selling. And this guy is one of the owners or CEOs, or he manages a hedge fund, guys. So very important things to understand, and it makes, this whole AMC share price story make even more sense. Okay, so it says that this group, which is his hedge fund, revealed it bought more shares of the movie theater chain AMC in its third quarter. This is notable because the hedge fund is run by Seth Klarman. Guys, this is the billionaire, Seth Klarman. And it says one of the most famous value investors and author of the book Margin of Safety. Again, guys, value investor, and he has a book named Margin of Safety. This is one of those books where it tries to teach people how to invest safely in the stock market. So if this guy is writing a book about safety in the stock market and he is an investor of AMC, what does that tell everyone? Right? What does that tell everyone? Obviously, the AMC story, some people are trying to exaggerate the AMC story by saying that it is a very risky investment. And again, guys, everyone has their own opinions, and I'm not a financial advisor, but right now, I do believe that the AMC, share price is not necessarily really dangerous, right? So again, I do agree with the margin of safety book to AMC. And then it says since the book is out, this just gives, some examples of how popular the book has been since it got released. And since the book is out, margin of safety sells as high for $700 online. This is crazy. And then it says according to CNBC, the hedge fund has achieved a 16.4 annualized return since the company formed in 1982, greatly outperforming the market. So again, guys, this guy is no joke. Seth Klarman is an amazing hedge fund manager. He is an amazing investor in general, and the fact that AMC has him by, AMC side, that alone is going to really help AMC, in my opinion, next week. And again, guys, because people don't really know about Seth Klarman, the fact that his name is starting to become a little bit more well known in the AMC community, this will really drive up the price of AMC, in my opinion. And the article does state that yes, AMC has not been, in a linear path this entire year. It says that it has been declining box office. Yet this author or this CEO owner of the hedge fund, Seth Klarman, he still is an investor of AMC, right? And they even acknowledge the fact that yes, declining box office has been happening and the growth for AMC has not been linear. However, this billionaire still sees potential in AMC. And then this is what the CEO thought, okay? So, or not the CEO, this is what the billionaire investor thought, Seth Klarman. He said, I actually bought some AMC earlier this year thinking that the selling was finished, only to see the stock fall even lower. So it made me feel better that at least I had some very famous company. And then the author states, here's my take on what Klarman likely sees in AMC. And then the author points out that the reason why he or she believes that Seth Klarman is an investor of AMC is because the stock is still cheap. Okay, this billionaire thinks that the stock of AMC is still cheap. Even, at $30 a share, when it was $15 a share, he thought it was cheap. When it was $30 a share, he thought it was cheap, and the price right now is still cheap. And again, the author even states a counter argument. It says, of course, the company is much more heavily in debt now due to 3 acquisitions made over the past year. But this is not necessarily a bad thing. And because AMC has already done, a dilution, they have been getting more money because they are funding now the more acquisitions that they have. And this will drive the company itself and the business model to a much higher extent and to a much greater extent. So again, this billionaire really did see and really does see a lot of great value in AMC, and it's all really starting to make sense. And then the author states that that seems to be what Klarman sees. He seems to see huge upside since this industry should be bouncing back. And it says that the company's dividend yield is over 6%, and management is buying back stock, so shareholders are getting paid to wait. Honestly, guys, this article has been extremely positive, and this is not one of those articles where, the author decides to take a side, because you can't take a side on what a billionaire is trying to say. You can only state what the billionaire has said. And so, what this billionaire has been saying has been really bullish for AMC, and I'm very excited to see what AMC stock does next week. And honestly, regardless of whether, the stock goes up or down, I think that AMC is just preparing for a massive movement to the upside. And now I'm going to be talking about another article about a billionaire that is investing in AMC. So this is very exciting news, guys. Okay, guys, so hedge funds. Talking about hedge funds, yes. And it's going to be, a good relationship between the hedge funds and AMC this time, okay? I know a lot of people have a negative connotation when hedge funds are brought up with AMC. However, this is why I'm very excited for AMC next week, okay? So this states hedge funds. Value investing giant sells Qualcomm stake within 6 months of buying. Okay, Qualcomm is a very, very famous company, and now the share price is extremely high. And this is what the author states. It says that this hedge fund group sold its stake of 5.2 million shares in Qualcomm in the third quarter, a filing showed Monday. Now, here's where the very exciting news is. It says the hedge fund bought the stake in the first quarter, and then the hedge fund initiated a stake in AMC in the third quarter. So I'm not going to make a speculation saying that, this hedge fund sold Qualcomm to buy AMC. However, AMC was bought in the third quarter because they initiated a stake in the third quarter, whereas Qualcomm, 5.2 million shares were sold in the third quarter. And so this is about the value investor Seth Klarman again, because Seth Klarman is an amazing investor, and not only is one article reiterating that he is an amazing hedge fund manager and that he is an amazing investor, but now CNBC is saying the same exact thing. And so the article states that the value investor Seth Klarman has eliminated its stake in Qualcomm just 2 quarters after taking it, and instead he has initiated or acquired a stake in AMC with 3.6 million shares, the third quarter filing showed. And they even make a comparison between Seth Klarman and Warren Buffett, guys. So it says, CNBC says that sometimes compared to Warren Buffett, investor Klarman is reclusive and tends to focus on the long term. Klarman has generated tens of billions of dollars in gains for his clients across decades, okay? So again, being compared to Warren Buffett, and sometimes he is alone, he is reclusive. That is because some people a lot focus on short-term capital gains. However, Klarman has been an investor in AMC, and so anything that happens in the short term doesn't really faze him. Instead, he is on the long-term investing path, and nowadays not a lot of people are focused on long-term investing, okay? But not Klarman. He is reclusive, he is alone in his what type of outlook he wants to have in the market, and that outlook is much more long term than it is short term, and this is helping AMC massively. With that being said, guys, I really hope that you guys understand that there are a lot of billionaires that are trying to take the side of AMC, and it's not something recently that they have, started taking the side of AMC just because it's popular or there is hype. The fact of the matter in my opinion, is AMC has been a great company, and it will continue to be a great company. And that is exactly what these billionaires see in AMC as well. So with that being said, guys, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.